2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q-School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elby here alongside my mate Rich Beam and Beamer. This is a nerve-wracking event, isn't it?
Absolutely, Luke. These players at the end of this event need to finish in the top 50 to secure their Corn Ferry Tour cards.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Second shot here on the first. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Currently 1 under for the round. Here we are at the second tee.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Nicely done. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Opting for the 5-iron. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play. And from the green side rough here. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This for a birdie run.
Ooh. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
Good putt, that. Currently 1 under for the event. It's time for a one-shotter.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Pretty sure that one's headed left. Setting up miles from the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A par putt on the table. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Second shot here on the fourth. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Wonderful shot. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He finds himself at a share of 14th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one's headed towards the rough. That's not what they were looking for.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity, but once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Not a bad play, that one.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Looking really good, this one. And that will drop in for birdie. I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 7th. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. And he's down there. You got to read.
Has to put this one downhill.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
I like it. 2 in a row.
He's in a share of 7th place.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. This hole here is a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's looking at nice round number 180 here.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. He finds himself in a share of 7th. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away.
This for par. Looking good so far.
And now 4 under for the day. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Opting for the 5-wood. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. That's just inside the range. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That was absolutely murdered. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. From about 100 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
They've chosen to club down here.
And he's safely on the green. A chance to move to 5 under par. It was on a good line. This is a par putt. Now 5 strokes behind. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Going with the hybrid. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Just a 4-footer remaining. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That one's heading down Broadway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Very crafty, that shot.
Great touch.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. There it is. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. He currently shares 4th position.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now at the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
What a shame. has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is what they have left for par here.
Well done. Currently 6 under for the round. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Second shot here at the 18th. Well, that was a good strike. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
Gotta like their chances from there.
These are on rails, looking good.
And with that, this round comes to a close. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of second place. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
it.